We happy? Vincent? We happy?
All right, everybody, we are live on Twitch right now. Good friend, partner on the Town Portal podcast, Frostylaroo, supposedly has put out another banger. We're going to watch it together right now. So let's see what's going on. This is the most broken S+ tier stat, Path of Exile 2.
I just don't see how this was not something they expected would happen.
Oh my god. I definitely didn't think it would be this imbalanced.
You could just play without it, but when it's this absurdly strong, there actually is no choice.
I don't know an exact fix to this, but it's definitely a problem.
I've been following this stupid drone story for weeks now.
Basically, the playstyle is to go nuts on this.
Now, these are not Costco drones.
I think you're actually taking away from the game.
It undermines the rest of the vision.
As long as you feel like it's needed, it's too strong.
The other 99.9% of the players who are just playing the game cannot make that.
Every night. They're not during the day. They only come out at night because they're fucking vampire drones, apparently.
I didn't see... I didn't know you were going to put drones in this. All right, that's pretty good.
Think everyone's mad.
I don't give a fuck about anyone's opinion. It's dumb.
I literally hate it with every fabric of my being.
The market itself.
Who the hell was that guy?
Completely screwed up.
I just don't like when it becomes like the only way or the best way to do things.
I would actually take it out of the game.
Welcome back, you Diablo 4 superfans. It has been almost 1 full month since the release of this Diablo-like abomination of a game we call Path of Exile 2. And people have finally reached the deep end game. Ha! Imagine it taking more than a few hours to get to the end game. That's so stupid. Anyway, after my 2,000 hours of gameplay, for research purposes only, I am starting to see a major issue arise in the form of a very powerful, game-breaking stat. But before I go into that, let's start off with a quick meme.
I love this tradition of POE videos starting with memes quite often.
Okay, so this meme is really true in POE, okay, you ready? New players are like, this game's so easy. Have you ever watched a lot of new players think the game's too easy? That's actually a thing, did you know that?
It's just such an easy game to play. You know, you just run around and blow shit up. So that's why it's so hard to, like, not play it. Because no strength.
Molotov crystals under his feet. No!
Except for that.
I like how he's able to pause the game, sees it on the screen to know he's dead.
Fucking Molotov crystals, man.
Alright, enough of that. Time to just jump into the topic of today's video, the stat that broke the game. Now, I didn't even know this stat was such a major problem until I was flipping through TV stations, and I stumbled on this news station.
The economy is booming in the softcore regions of Rayclast. Kind of. If you're at the top 1%, it's booming anyways. This was caused from a few reasons, one of which is thanks to Magic Find.
Yes, finally, it's Magic Find. I know, I'm sorry, it's been like 3 minutes into this video, but this is it. This is the stat I'm talking about. This glorious, magnificent stat. It's actually increased rarity, but whatever, it's just nitpicking at this point. All right, let's just get back to it.
The rarity stat is very oppressive, and if you're not part of the rarity gang, you are making pennies compared to them.
Bro, that's from my old apartment. This is like a 2-year-old picture. Or 3-year-old picture.
Everyone's mad because we're having to stack 200% rarity. I've got a bunch of rarity on here right now. I'm level 30.
And I had been running with 0 rarity until maybe 10 hours of gameplay ago. And then I got this amulet, and oh my god.
Wow, he really went with blue on that hair, dude. Holy shit, sis. That looks good.
I leave out some old batteries for the drones. They are usually very shy.
I don't like rarity meta. I think.
Oh my gosh, I like how Riker's whole part of the video is just to keep the drone going.
think it's dumb. At first, I did not mind Rarity because it didn't seem like it was that impactful. But once the whole game turns into stacked Rarity, it's just dumb. It's stupid.
Oh, couldn't we buy that shield and run a fuckload of Rarity in the shield?
It's super expensive.
Oh, is it? It used to be like 40 exalts.
I have not replaced a piece of gear in almost a week.
You have any idea of how good Rarity is, chat? This is Scry's loot from one.
I haven't replaced a piece of gear in over a week because I've got all my resistances, I've got all my mana, I've got all my minion modifiers, my spirit. So if I replace one thing, I would have to replace everything. And if I was going to replace one thing, I would replace it with Rarity, which then my character will likely get weaker, and all that stuff is hyperinflated in the market, so I wouldn't have enough currency to actually buy the crap anyways. So at this point, we're just screwed.
On the map. That's 130 Rarity map with 165% Rarity on the character. 6 Divine Orbs, 20 Regals, 34 Exalted Orbs, 107 Splendors. That's one map.
Increased Rarity invalidated my build in ways that only my ex could invalidate my masculinity.
Oh, poor Macro. That is rough. That is rough.
Alright, now, I am positive most of you Diablo 4 aficionados need a simplified explanation on why this stat is such a problem. Well, who better to explain the dire situation than this Giga Chad?
There's the drones that are filling the sky that everyone sees, and then there's the orbs. There's like red or orange orbs, and those are the real alien drones. And
by the way, I see Riker every single day. Almost every single YouTube video I click on is the Diablo 4 Riker ad. You guys know what I'm talking about. That's all I see over and over again is Riker pitching D4.
That the US drones are searching for those.
Damn it, Riker. This entire video, all you've been talking about are these freaking drones. Let's just go to someone who can sum this up pretty quickly.
Here's the deal with the increased item rarity debacle. Players at the top end are incentivized to use gear that contains item rarity to massively inflate their item drops, which includes high-tier rare items, uniques, and currency, which spurs the market minimums to rise, rendering many pieces of gear unobtainable for those not using this farming style or strategy.
Even the difference from 0% and 100% is huge, and at least 100% feels mandatory. Then there are some exiles that are getting upwards of 600% increased rarity. This pigeonholes the different builds you'll see exiles wielding, even more so than just kind of... Here we can see the build diversity on day 15, researched in the field by our meteorologist, Sir Gog. As you can see, 75% of exiles on the top of the ladder are playing just 3 ascendancies.
Infernalist. Infernalist is pretty big. This is us right here. That's what she said. Light blue.
Majority of them are Stormweaver, then Invoker, and Deadeye.
Those type of builds are able to pull off even more rarity and able to sacrifice more of their efficiency. So basically the play style is to go nuts on this. And that's not a fun play style, because now we're basically not looking at interesting builds and build diversity and power scaling your character, because now you're more interested in just having as fast clearing as possible with as much rarity as possible that doesn't impact the efficiency of your character. That's basically Archmage Spark.
And speaking of Archmage Spark, here's a quick preview.
Look at this. Look at this. Bam. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it.
Now I know what you're thinking.
That's
I wish
ridiculous.
I went this sooner. Well, it's not too late. You can do it right now. And you better get on it before it gets nerfed soon, because damn, this is overpowered. But for those who didn't jump on board real quick, this is what they felt like.
I'm doing it.
Do it.
That's his sister. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Holy shit. Okay. Now to wrap this all up, let's hear a bit more on what some people think on this topic.
Frostylaroo asked me a question. Aaron, what is your take on the rarity situation in PoE 2? And basically, this is something that you want to get on every piece of armor that has it available. And when you run through your maps, you get lots and lots of drops. And this also works with currency. I literally hate it with every fabric of my being.
As a player, I don't like the idea that I need to build rarity on something to get items that I otherwise would not have acquired or to interact with the market. I don't like the idea of me being in the economy. I feel like I'm behind by not spamming rarity in a party of 6 people using the fucking grave gloves and doing all this degen shit. I don't like that as a player.
That mothership in the Atlantic is what's launching these drones.
Like, I actually feel bad that I don't have rarity in my gear, because here's how I look at it. I could make my character stronger, yeah?
The Riker thing. The Riker thing is so funny. Frosty, you're very clever, sir. Very clever.
There's no way I'm going to make my clear speed double. That's literally not going to happen. I can't. Like, I have close to the highest movement speed I can get. I could get another 5 to 10% movement speed, min-maxing my character, and then I could get, like, some quality of life for more, like, charging speed. But if I slapped on 150 rarity, I would literally get double the currency from every map. I don't know, I don't like that. Like, that's so extreme.
If Magic Find is not in the game or rarity, your goal is to make your character as powerful as possible. And that's how you make a powerful magic finding character, is just with pure strength, with power stats. The moment that the equation becomes...
When did Rax switch from blue to red? I never heard this story or what happened. I know during his subathon he went hoodieless, but when did this color change happened? I didn't... December... Christmas Rax. Subathon goal, Christmas thing. He did it for the holidays. December. Got it.
How do you stack as much Magic Find while still being barely able to clear the content? I think you're actually taking away from the game. I could understand why Grinding Gear Games likes this stat, because Grinding Gear Games likes there to not be a definitive answer. Like, you don't have to stack Magic Find, you could just play without it. But when it's this absurdly strong, there actually is no choice.
Now you just basically walk around playing, everyone's playing the same build, and it's just going to be nuts. And then everyone's dropping tons and tons of currency, except for the new players coming into the game having no idea what it is. And they'll be like, oh, let's upgrade my character. I have 15 Exalted Orbs. Because they drop quite frequently. They open up the trade, and you know, an item with 1 resistance roll and a half decent life costs 60 divines. It's like, that's basically where we're heading right now. And it's so crazy.
It's pretty crazy to me. I definitely didn't think it would be this imbalanced. If all they said tomorrow is we are removing all sources of rarity from the game, I'd be like, that's great.
Hang on. It's time for today's sponsor.
My channel is also sponsored by Rogue Energy.
Rogue Energy. Actually not a sponsor.
Fuck evasion, fuck the armor too. All I want is the rarest view. Resistances can take a backseat. Give me those treasures, make my heart beat.
Jeez, Frosty.
Map complete. On the boat, son. World's first, baby.
That a boy, Hog. Frostylaroo, what's up with the F-bomb at the end? No, I saw the warning. It's okay. Very good video. As always, great energy, great editing, high entertainment value. I don't know why I'm in the video, but thank you. Favorite part of the video? Riker. I love it. Very, very good. DM loves Riker's song of the year. Oh, for sure. For sure. Riker 100% carried it. Great video as always.